Casper's over there though. He's our director.
So hot.
But yeah, if you're watching right now on YouTube or Spotify, if you're looking at your phone or screen or whatever, I don't care it is. All right, it could be whatever. Anyways, obviously we're in a new setup,
Yeah.
which is cool. Got new couches, new little chairs. What's over there? You said
I was like, what is the Canicio?
buttered croissants. Those are also on the kitchen table.
Mm.
Um, mm, but yeah, Madison, anything new since we've been on our little hiatus?
Not specifically.
Nothing
What's
crazy
new?
new. Went to Theo Vaughn, saw him
Yeah.
a couple days ago. That was really fun. Um, it was a really good time. Went with my boy Zach. Shout out Chili. But yeah, it was a really good time. Really
Mm.
funny. Honestly, 10 out of 10 show. Couldn't say anything better about it. So yeah, just really good. I was really impressed.
Sounds funny. I'm kind of sad I didn't go, but my head was pounding.
hmm It
I'm
was
glad
just
you guys had fun there. You probably had more fun than I would have, so.
it was honestly unreal. We sat on the floor, so we sat pretty close. So it was just really cool, kind of seeing him, just kind of do his thing. And honestly, it's what he does
You were pretty
best.
close. The pictures
I know. I
on the
wish we could have
floor.
taken more photos. There was a lady in front of us that, which I understand you can't because photos I get, videos I get, but photos like be a little bit more courteous. What's the word? I don't know what that word is that I'm trying to think of. Just fill in the blank there. But it's not even directly towards Theo. It's more of just like the event team, I guess, at Target or XL where we saw him at. They were some crazy hostile people, some security guards. Not security, but like the people at the stadium or whatever.
Yeah, they're always like that. Those
Yeah,
though, they deal with the worst people, and it's probably the
yeah.
worst jobs though.
It
Whatever.
is probably just a terrible job,
Get a different job
but
then.
it's cool though because you see all of the. You're there for all the cool events and everything.
Yeah.
So,
True.
but I don't know. Just
True.
some of the ways I saw that they were being was a little. Well, I was like, dang. But I also get it though. Like I get it. Like it's a no
Hmm.
phone policy. They say it multiple times.
Just doing the job.
Yeah, they're just doing their job. But and
Yeah.
also don't take videos at comedy like shows. It's you can't do that. But
If I went alone, I would have taken videos and got kicked out because I didn't know that.
yeah. Well, you just can't show their content because then
Yeah, that
if you
makes sense
post it,
now. I just didn't think about it.
yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
some like they save their jokes for they have specific sets for their like
Mm-hmm.
shows and stuff. So,
Right.
and plus, they can say way more wild things if no one records it.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So, um, but yeah, it was a good time. Love Theo. Um,
It's funny. I love his.
shout
Any
out,
clip I see is so funny of him.
shout out Chili, for driving us there safely and getting us home back. But yeah, great time, good time.
Fun.
Other than that, we got these new chairs.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I love them. They're so comfy.
They are insanely
And
comfortable.
they're cute.
They're very cute and very soft, very
Really nice.
plush. Way better than what we had. Um, I fell asleep in one last night.
But I could fall asleep. It's huge. You can lay like all the way across that one. It's giant.
You totally could lay all the way. You could. I probably couldn't.
I just put my legs on, so it's comfy.
I did. Last night I put my head like here with a pillow, and then I just had my legs kicked up there.
It's nice.
Yeah, it was a good time. Shorty's walking around right now, kicking it. Oh, he just found the scratcher back there. You'll probably see him maybe pick up on camera down by the Mac Miller swimming sign or vinyl. I think you can see him up on the screen, but
Can I see that book?
yeah, you can see the book. Sorry, been kind of just rambling. But yeah, got some new mic arms too. I just really like our new setup. I'm really happy with it. We got a new camera, so hopefully the quality is a little bit better. Shout out Logitech. Got some 4K something something.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully the quality is a little bit better. By a little bit, I mean a lot better. So yeah.
I like it.
All right, hit us with some questions, Madison.
Was there one that you wanted to start with?
Um, let's just start with is McDonald's sugar free? I
You're
saw,
probably like, why the hell did she
yeah,
write
I
that?
saw that on there and I was like, what does that mean per se? But then I was like, now just thinking about it, shout out McDonald's. You know, we've been going to McDonald's so freaking much
True.
recently.
It's because we're broke. Maybe that's why. But I put is McDonald's sugar free because every time I go through the McDonald's phase in my life, I lose so much weight, or I start to lose so much weight. I don't know why. It's like the double cheeseburger is the hack to weight loss, and a Dr Pepper, a
Yeah, probably
large.
because of like the freaking meat of the cheeseburger is like not.
It's eating the meat in me.
Yeah, it's like freaking some crazy antibacteria. I don't know. Anyways, it's fire though. I don't care. Eat me away. Pause. But it's delicioso. I love it. What's your go-to? You just said a double cheeseburger, plain, um,
Yeah. Sometimes I
with a
like the
large Diet
fries
Coke
too.
or large Dr Pepper.
I don't really like the nuggets so much. I'll eat like one or two, but I don't know.
Shout out, you got to get the McDonald's app. If you're not getting the McDonald's app and you're not using the McDonald's app, what are you doing? First of all, I uh I mean, I did that for a little bit. You introduced me to the app when I first met you, and
I did?
yeah,
Oh my god! Wow,
and
you were
it's
late.
absolutely
I
goaded.
was living off of that
You get
forever.
so it's insane the amount of deals you get, like literally.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just never leave McDonald's
It
again.
makes like being insanely broke.
Okay, we
It
can't keep hyping them up. We don't have a sponsor yet.
I know. Shout out McDonald's though.
Exactly.
Shout out the snack wrap.
Any
Next up,
ideas?
go with let's go with MySpace. You wrote down MySpace.
No,
I never had a MySpace.
you never had a
Mm-mm,
MySpace?
never did.
I really never did have a MySpace, but I did. I made a MySpace. I went
Hmm.
downstairs on my mom's desktop and I made a MySpace. And then later in the day, I said, "Mom, come look at my MySpace." And she said, "We're deleting this right now. You
How
can't
old
have."
were you? Do you think?
Ooh, I was still in elementary school, probably third
Understandable.
or fourth
Okay,
grade.
understandable. See, it makes sense.
I had my music picked out. I had a cute profile. It wasn't even a picture of me. It was probably like freaking Miley Cyrus or Selena Gomez.
Okay,
Like,
then I get that.
no, she didn't want me on there, which is fair because there's creepy
Yeah,
weirdos.
there
But
is.
then she let me get a Facebook like very, very soon after that. So it
I
was
had a
like, okay,
Facebook
sure.
in second grade.
I guess you can have more privacy options on there, but
I had a Facebook in second grade.
I think mine was like third or fourth grade.
Yeah,
It said I got it in 2005. I don't think that's true, but
that's insane if
I
so.
think it was probably like I was probably in like third or fourth grade.
Yeah, I don't even use Facebook anymore.
I don't either. I just keep it for like looking at old profiles and
Yeah,
stuff,
old
like grandma
photos.
and stuff.
Yeah. Um, my first Facebook friend. I remember making my Facebook. I was in with my cousins in Wausau, Wisconsin. I was inside of their little pool house with Jake and my dad.
Did
He
your
was
dad
there.
know you were making it?
Yeah, he didn't care.
My mom helped me make mine.
And then I think it was just us in there. Which those nights were cool. It was an interesting little time there. It was fun. They had like a little pool house on the side that you can go to. And we used to all kind of like bunk house. It was kind of like something like that, like a little offshoot little house with like
Hmm.
just one bedroom with a whole bunch of air mattresses and like a little living room. So yeah, it was fun doing that. First Facebook friend ever was Tim Mathstay. Shout out him.
Hmm.
Packers punter. I don't know why he
Mine
added
was
me.
definitely my mom,
Um,
my
I'm,
grandma.
you know what it was? I'm not gonna lie. On my Facebook profile, I did write that I literally did write, or, whoa, I'm glitching. I did write that I did work for the Packers.
So you're a liar.
I was like in second
I did
grade.
that too. You should have seen mine. And like my cousin Lauren's was insane. Not even because of my uncle, her dad made it, and it was hilarious. Said she spoke like 10 languages. It's a little girl. She went to Harvard, and everything was so funny.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
My first profile pictures were all like Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift.
Did you ever play that like Farmville or something?
Yeah, all of those like Facebook games. I was into those. I'd make
I
my
never did.
mom. If my mom was going out, I'd be like, okay, well, if you're going out, then you gotta get me a Facebook
Points.
gift card.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'd go
Yep.
buy the cool outfits, the cool cars and stuff.
That's
It
what's
was
up.
fun. And I also, random, but back to the profile pictures, when I first could start posting like me as a kid, because whatever settings she put,
Yeah.
I was in whatever editing app there was at the time. Justin Bieber was in my profile picture with me kissing my cheek and like all of them, just so you know.
That's fucked up.
I was
That's
ahead of
fucked
my
up. That's
time.
all
I
I
was
can say.
literally like
I mean,
8, 9,
yeah.
10, and I was photoshopping like my grandma was like, "Oh my god, did you meet Justin Bieber?"
No.
And I was like not responding to make her think that I did.
Damn.
I'll respond to every other comment though, but like I was
Yeah.
like, Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, you know this one.
Justin Bieber.
This one you don't really need to know. But that's
That was
crazy.
weird. I was making the weird edits, like Justin plus Madison in a heart.
Oh, I've seen them.
And I was
You've
like,
shown me them.
like,
They're
I'll give you some to put in there if I
yeah,
can find them.
there's some fun
I was
photos.
creative.
Yeah, you were. You were very creative. Your creative
Maybe
side came
that's
out
why I
pretty
don't really
early.
like Haley. But I love Selena. Like,
Mhm.
I would die for Selena.
Selena's on the wall up there over there.
I think Justin and Selena like were truly soulmates. I'm not gonna lie. And Justin messed that one up. But I love him still, and I think he just had a hard life. Anyway, how'd we get to that from
It's
Facebook?
funny because I was pissed when Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez got together.
Oh, because you like Selena.
As a kid, yeah.
I was a little mad, but at the same time, I'm like, how can I be mad when it's Selena Gomez? Like, I love her, of course. I wasn't a jealous little girl, I guess. I was like, I knew my place. I was like, it's
I
not
for some
happening
reason
now, I
thought I
guess.
was
So.
gonna be on like Nickelodeon, which good thing I wasn't
I thought I was
because
gonna be on Disney. Remember we talked about that in one of the
Mhm.
other episodes.
Yeah.
Imagine that's how we met. You were on Nick and I was on Disney.
Well, thank God, because I would have gotten
You would have.
touched. Sorry.
Let's
Touched
not
up on
talk
like
about
a
all that right now.
like a
Too
I don't
much.
even know.
I'm not doing this
Yeah,
anymore.
sorry. Sorry.
Next question.
Next question. Bleep. Next question. Cool artists in school. Like,
Ooh, yeah.
there was like shirts and
Earlier today, I
stuff.
thought about this because Hoodie Allen DM'd me because I
Mhm.
was listening to his music at like 10 in the morning, and he
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, but what a way to start your day!"
And it was a good it was a really good
And I was
start.
like, he's just in middle school, he was like one of the cooler people to listen to. I feel like him
Mhm.
and Mac Miller and because Mac Miller had the most dope the cartoon
Yeah,
shirts.
yep.
That's how I found out about him because those cartoons. I was like, who is
Yeah.
that? And then the girl told me, and I was like, oh. And then later on, I really figured it out when he came out with the Ariana, The
Yeah.
Way. I was like, I kind of
Um,
like this guy. He's goofy.
Yeah, shout out Hoodie Allen. Also talked to him today, which is cool.
Who did you think was cool when you were in middle school?
I just thought I drew on our new couch, but I didn't. Thank God.
I had a
You would
panic
have
attack.
beat me up. Just
I
kidding.
don't do that.
Yeah, you don't do that. Shorty would have beat me up.
He's already no.
Yeah. Never mind. That's for another day. Um, I was gonna say, sorry, that my person that I wrote down for this was Eminem.
hmm
Like Eminem
He
was.
was cool for the boys,
Oh yeah, dude.
especially if you could do the rap. You were
Yup.
cool. My
Yup.
cousin,
Me.
my dad's side, the like one boy. If he ever sees this, he'll know who he is. He showed me who Eminem was, and I thought I was cool. And I was sitting there listening with him. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
who's this guy?
Who's this cracker?
And then he was teaching me about like the MGK stuff, and I was like, okay, I know whose side to be on.
Mhm.
I was on the right side of history.
Yeah, you were.
Eminem.
100%. Yeah, no, Eminem is dope. I remember being able to kind of do like the raps and stuff like that. Still can. And weird flex, but okay.
I don't know if I ever could.
New
Trisha Paytas could.
Fudge Goat mixtape coming through soon. That would be
Yay.
crazy. Anyways, I remember freestyling with my brother and all of his friends because that was like when freestyling like first like really
Oh my
really kind of
God.
took off.
That's such a boy thing. I remember my
Uh-huh.
cousin doing that.
Yeah, and I remember like late night we'd all be like sitting around playing Halo Reach and like just chilling. Like they were drinking at the time. I wasn't. Were they of age? Allegedly they weren't, but no one needs to know. But that's all like myth, It's like Bigfoot. Anyways, yeah, I just remember chilling there, freestyling, probably as like a 9-year-old, roughly.
I would love to hear one of those.
I know, right? I wish they were out
Oh
there
my God!
somewhere.
When I just came across the video today when I was 9. I was doing Taylor Swift covers on the photo booth.
Yeah. Shout out her TikTok.
I can't believe I found that. It was
What's her
like
TikTok handle?
I think it's NASA Mads.
Yeah.
NASAMADS.
Yep.
I
I'll
like
link it in the
space, so I
description.
guess that's why. But if I'm being totally real with you, this is like almost embarrassing, but it's not. Yeah. I changed it to that when Ariana Grande's "Thank You Next" album came out, and there was a song called NASA on it, and it gave me the idea because I really liked that song and I liked space, and I was like, mine.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I was always kind of wondering where that
Yeah,
came
it's
from.
kind of random if I don't really like tell you, right?
Yeah.
And then I had All Right Madison, which I think I stole from some other influencer that went by All Right something.
We gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar.
Or this Ariana, Be All Right. That one's fire.
All right,
Doesn't go
Fudge
like
Goat.
that, it's fire.
What is that? What are you doing?
It's the Be All. I'm not gonna embarrass myself.
Are you doing this thing where you go like
You should see her. That looks like
this?
Shakira. I kind of did
I'm
a.
probably doing Shakira.
You're
My
like,
hips don't lie. Is that Shakira?
yeah.
Shout out Shakira. Got that right.
Okay.
Some favorite things you wear.
Like for each other, right? That's what I was thinking.
Okay, yeah, for each other.
So like my things.
For
Could be
me,
like specific item, like a specific like T-shirt, or like I
sure.
like when you wear hoodies. What do
Okay,
we
yeah,
do?
it's gotta be specific. I
Like
need
a
color
specific
or like
item.
sure. If one comes to mind specifically. If
I
you could dress me
really,
up, what you put me in?
I like when you wear black, and I like when you wear the dark green a lot too. That's why I got you that dark green hoodie.
Yeah, you did.
And I like
And
when
that
you wear
Packers
the,
jersey.
and
You're
I like when you wear your hat backwards like that.
well, she.
Smash.
Wow. Really do like.
And I like when you let your hair grow out a little longer.
Well, it's long as balls right now. I
It
gotta
is
get
really,
cut.
really long right
I
now.
need a
I like
mullet
it, but yeah.
now. I need a mullet now.
No,
Yes.
I won't like that.
Last night you literally
You
said
literally
yes.
think you're Morgan Wall. I did not say yes. Did
Yes,
you
you
ask
did.
me when I was sleeping?
I asked you after a couple Trulies, but you did say yes.
I was definitely zoned out. I did not hear mullet, or I was just hyping you up after my Truly, I guess. I don't want to get on mullet.
Why
Who do you
not?
think you are, Morgan Wall?
Why not? Why shouldn't I get a mullet? Like a cool mullet.
You've been listening to too much country. You gotta
Like
cut
a
it out.
cool one. I need help. Somebody help me.
I need some help.
Look at all this. Somebody help your boy out.
Hey, answer what's your favorite thing that I wear?
Yeah, sorry. Everything. Kidding. But like yes. I'm not just gonna say that. I like when you wear leggings, of course.
Like when you get the legging ads too.
Hey, don't say that. I like when I don't get those.
Okay. Go back to one of our earlier
If you know, you
videos.
know. I like when you wear um like those big like oversized hoodies.
Aw,
I like those on you. Those are
pretty
cute.
good,
Like when
because
you wear
those
like
are
my hoodies.
comfy.
I like when you put the little bow in your hair.
Aw, I don't
That's
really do
cute.
it that much
I
because I
know.
don't go anywhere to put a bow in my hair, but
But I do
I
like when you
love
do
a little
that.
bow in my hair. I hope that I do it when I'm like 40 and I don't give a damn. Yeah, I
I
got a
like
bow in my hair.
ooh, I really
Go
like
to
when you
hell.
wear that when you wore that varsity jacket.
Oh yeah, I miss that jacket so much. I want a new one. It was in my old car that started on fire, and I'll never see again because it got towed away. And when I asked my dad if I should get it, he told me not to answer their calls.
Yeah,
The way I just like trauma them in like 4 seconds.
it's okay.
But I do really miss that
Rap
jacket. It
God.
was it was the Madison Beer varsity jacket.
It was a sick jacket. I even stole it a couple times.
Madison Beer, can you send me a new one? I have a
Please,
tattoo, literally with your
please.
handwriting, so I
I
think
even wore that jacket.
please. I have a picture.
Yeah, I'll input it right here.
Some of my favorite pictures I used to take were in that jacket. I was obsessed with that jacket.
Mm-hmm.
I want it back.
Now, but we can't because guess what? It was in a ball of flames in the
Yeah,
car.
my car literally it started smoking at a stoplight, and I said I think I should probably get out of the car right now.
And then she started hitting the gritty
And then
across the sidewalk.
I turned the emergencies on and I walked over and then I watched it smoke up and then they shut down the whole road for me. I felt like a celebrity for a little bit.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun. But
No,
if you
that's
think
scary.
about it, I shut down the whole street.
Yeah,
What?
you did. Nothing.
What was it?
Nothing. I swear to God.
What are you looking at?
You.
You were looking over there.
I was spacing out.
Oh.
We're good. We Gucci.
You think you're gonna space out and I'm telling you my car almost exploded?
Well, no.
Just
You
kidding.
just caught me. Anyways, least favorite chore now. And then also least favorite chore growing up.
Right now it's probably dishes.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up. Mm,
Dishes.
yeah. I would say maybe like folding my laundry or
Oh
something.
God, I hate that.
Cleaning my
too.
room.
I would say.
I like to clean my room on my own and it would look amazing, but if my parents told me to clean my room, it pissed me off.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No.
I wouldn't say
It's
that,
not
but like
dirty enough yet.
it's like why are you close the damn door, don't look in here. Sorry, I'm just kidding.
I always have my door closed.
Me too, so
Mhm.
why are you coming peeking and judging me?
In my
You
dungeon.
could have your room in a disaster, and they both have.
I'm too busy playing Minecraft on the Xbox 360.
Also, my mom used to make me dust everything, and I hated that.
Oh yeah, I did dust.
It was
too.
like a weekly fucking thing, which I guess you have to do, but why always me? I don't want to dust. They would give me like a freaking J14 magazine for it. Like that was $3, and you made me dust the whole house for an hour.
They gave you a what?
You know those like magazines? The
Yeah.
one was called J14, I'm pretty sure, and then it was full of like Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, like all those people. It was like for younger people, kids.
Hmm. I never had one of those.
And I guess it was more a girly thing, but yeah, I would do chores for those, and then I'd rip the posters out, and my room would be filled with Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande posters. And if
Um,
there was room, I'd put like Selena Gomez, Hannah Montana.
what is um, what is something you used to do for attention but won't admit till now? This can be when you were a kid, a teen, or even right now. Something
Mm.
you do for attention.
Anything I post on Facebook's for attention because I don't even go on there. So if I post on there, it's like so my family sees it and they think I'm doing good, which is why I stopped posting on there because I just stopped caring, I guess. But I guess I did that for attention. Anywhere else though, I don't really care. It's for me. Like that's why I think it's one like I don't really care. I'm gonna keep it and go look at it later and watch it 10 times because I love it.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
You saying something about like posting, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, like just made me think about every day. This wasn't even like me. I didn't do this for attention, so this isn't my answer. It's just like a little tangent I went off because I think it's cool. Every day in like middle school on Snapchat, I used to take a photo of something that day that I thought was cool, and I would slap the date, like the date filter
Oh yeah,
on Snapchat, and I would post it on my story.
that was stupid. I did that too every once in a while, but not every day. But yeah,
Yeah, I did it every single
why did
day.
we do that?
I thought it was cool. I still think it's cool.
I
I
guess
would do
it's
it right
kind of
now.
cool. It depends when you're taking pictures of. Mine weren't cool, but yours were
I
probably
would try
cool.
to find something sick to take a photo of just throughout my day
Yeah,
and then
that's a
have
good
it be
idea.
on that.
That's cool. Way to keep like a diary.
Yeah, right? It's like, yeah. But I don't know if I need to post that on my story every single day. That was probably a little
Just like
obsessive.
keep it and then make a video at the end of the year of all of it, like going fast or something.
That would have been cool. That would have been way cooler. I should do that right now.
Right?
I should actually do that right now. Um, but something I do for attention, or at least I used to do for attention. Um, Let me see here. I guess maybe that, you know, I guess that
Mm-hmm.
because I guess I was, but I don't really know if it that. I'm just trying to think of.
Ooh, post songs on my story.
Oh yeah, I used to do that.
I still do that to this day.
Yeah, I do
I
too
guess it's not
because it's
necessarily for
cool.
attention now. It's more like I look what I'm listening to.
But I spent like 5 years choosing what song to do it, and then no one listens to the song that I picked.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree with that, but also I don't care. I post it anyway. Like I see you, even if I'm not gonna listen to it. I hear you. I see what I don't know.
Who are some friends that genuinely changed us and why?
Ooh. The first person that came to my head was my friend Jessica from Arizona. I feel like she just really brought me out of my shell. I don't know. I like really figured out who I was around her, and like she made it feel like it was okay to just be myself. It wasn't weird or like I don't know. I just always had so much fun with her.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess she changed like my view on friendship and stuff. She's the first friend that I was okay with being with like all the time. Like I like to be alone. Like leave me alone, please. I like my alone time. But with her, it was almost like I was alone. It felt just as comfortable. So I don't know. I guess she helped me find myself and my personality a little bit back then. Not totally, but she really gave me like a jump to it. So yeah,
That's awesome. Yeah.
that's what I think of.
Shout out Jess or Jessica, either or.
I have one
Or
more to say it after yours now.
yeah. Shout out her though. You've
Mm-hmm.
talked about her a lot, so
I
I'm
miss
sure we'll
her.
meet someday.
You will. I miss her.
So
My girl.
so yeah. I would say, do you want to do like two each,
Whatever you
or
have.
like
I mean, if you
I'll
have
do
more
like
than two, to say them
yeah,
all, I guess.
but I'll talk for a little bit, then I'll bounce back to the
Yeah.
one that you wanted,
Mm-hmm.
and then back to me. Okay.
Whatever you think.
Sorry if you heard the little clicking of the pen in there.
Uh-huh.
Um, anyways, mine that I can think of, I'll kind of go in order in my head. Shout out Charlie, shout out Moses, both of them um have changed my life completely. Excuse me. I've met them in elementary school. I met Charlie in first grade. Met Moses in third. I want to say it was third. But both of them have completely changed my life. They've been bros for so long, and we've done a lot together, and I appreciate them a ton. Even though we don't, it's like those, it's that type of relationship where you don't really talk as much, but like you just know that you guys are
Mm-hmm.
all kind of bros. We've
Yeah.
all kind of, and there's times where you talk a bunch, and then there's times where you just don't a little bit, and then just because we're busy, we got stuff going on. But shout out them for sure. Especially too because I had some stuff going on, at that time in my life, during elementary school and kind of throughout my childhood, and um, I'm sure I'll talk about it at some point on here. But they truly were really there for me at that time, and it means a lot to me because I have like a vivid memory of me going to or texting Charlie like during some stuff, and I think about that often. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, I would say that's mine.
That's sweet.
What is your next one?
I have two more actually.
Yeah, I do
Thought
too.
about it, so and then I have a bonus to just mention.
Okay, do it.
The next one would do. Should I say names or like just like
I'd name drop if you think they'd be cool with it.
I'll name drop one.
Okay.
Ah! They're like, is it me? I'm just kidding. Probably not watching. I'll say it's my friend Sam. Is I only met her a few months before I met you actually, but I only was close with her for like 2 months, if even less than three
Mm-hmm.
months. I think maybe three. But she doesn't take much, I guess. Like some relationships,
Yeah.
she completely. I don't know if I ever like told her or anything, but she really changed my view on just like life
Yeah.
and like I guess how I am as a person and like being like more fearless. I guess
Mm-hmm.
she. I don't know. After becoming her friend, I noticed that I wasn't scared to stand up to people anymore. I wasn't afraid to like say how I was really feeling to like protect or save relationships. Like she was always super like to her word or whatever, however you would
Yeah.
say it. Like she was true to herself, and that really stuck with me. So made me just I don't know. She gave me that push to like start like not caring about what people think or say, and to just do what makes you happy at the end of the day. Tell people off too. Like if someone's
Yeah.
being a you know, she'll tell them off,
Yeah.
and that like I think that she gave me some of that.
Like
So
that
I
voice.
never had that
You
before.
know,
I had so much
that like
fear and
confidence in that voice.
yeah, I never thought I was allowed to like be like that or talk like that or like that was a no like to me growing up in my house. So like her showing me like yeah we can like talk back and like we can like be yourself to the truth. You don't have to be afraid of anything or hide anything. Like that changed a lot. So I love her even though I don't really talk to her. She did have a big like
Impact.
I would say I was a completely different person before her than I was after her. My attitude and everything just but in a really good way. Like I'm glad she broke me out of whatever I was in there. So
Do you think that if you did not meet Sam and we still met on Hinge, do you think that we would like be dating if you didn't meet Sam and she didn't break you out of that shell?
um yeah, honestly, I don't think she had anything to do with that. I think I
Mm-hmm.
was gonna meet her regardless, though. I think everything happens for a reason, and she was put in my life to teach me that. Because without her, I don't know where I would have or who would have. So yeah, I got that from her, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think everything happens for a reason in that kind of way, even if it's short lived. Like it had a lot of meaning.
Yeah. Shout out Andrew. Shout out him. Um, or also known as Strive. Shout out him for real. Knew him in high school, still obviously know him now, but we met in high school, and also another dude that absolutely has changed my life. Has kind of taught me that I can actually do what I kind of want to do in life, if that makes sense, and like make my hobbies be actually what I do in life. And even if I'm not at that stage yet, I still know it's possible.
Nobody starts there.
And nobody starts
I'm
there,
sure he started somewhere too.
and you have to work towards that. But also another dude that I was going through some stuff at the time too, in that high school kind of time frame, and was another dude that was there for me the entire time. We've had a lot of deep talks, and yeah. Also a really good golfer, so we golfed a lot, played basketball a ton. We just really, I don't know, when I'm with him, like when I'm with those three, and like specifically like really Andrew too, and Andrew mostly, I don't know, like I just feel like we get each other, you know, like our
Yeah.
energies match, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
No, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does make sense.
So,
Awesome.
what's your other one?
I say my coworker, but not which one.
Make it
No, I just don't know if they would be comfortable, and I don't know. I feel weird to talk about my coworkers on here. I don't want to yeah. So,
yeah.
but I think if I talk about them, they might know exactly who they are. Hopefully,
Well, yeah.
hopefully no mishaps.
Yeah. How so?
I don't know, it's kind of like a slower friendship. I guess we're friends, yeah. And I've never been friends with a coworker ever. I've always hated my jobs. I hate work. I hated not hated the coworkers, but I never was friends with any. I'm not talking to them outside of work. It wasn't my thing. Never got close. But I did get close with two of them, but one specifically, I don't know. I feel like she just gets me on another level.
Mm-hmm.
And she is so funny. I don't know. She has brought the humor back out of me. I feel like I lost it for like a couple years. I forgot how to be funny. But every time I work with her, it's like belly laughs. Like I am hunched over, dying with her. Over mostly nothing. It's like we just kind of like bounce off of each other, whatever it be. Am I too loud?
No, you're good.
But yeah, I don't know. I think she's really helped me bring my humor back in my weirdness, and she makes me feel like it's okay to be weird and goofy and funny, and it's not stupid, and she's not judging me. She's doing it back, and she's cracking up, dying, and it just makes me feel good. It's like, oh, she thinks I'm funny. I think she's funny. It's like we're really having a great time.
Yeah.
I don't know. She made me feel like it's okay to be goofy again.
Mm-hmm.
Stay young. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna group. I got two actually more.
She just gets me a little bit.
I'm gonna group these two kind of together because they're kind of in the same time period of my life. And it also was two coworkers that I've had during my life. Those two being, funny enough, has the same exact name as me, Max. Shout out him. You just know who it is. He'll know who he is. Absolutely love that dude. Brought the humor out of me, like you were saying. Kind of, he did that for me as well. Just kind of made me.
That makes sense.
He changed.
I could see that.
Something.
Especially when you're around when I saw it. I was
oh yeah, when we're with each other, it's literally we're the same person almost.
Yeah. Kinda. I was gonna say Dumb and Dumber, but you guys aren't dumb. I'm just saying the goofiness of them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like Jim Carrey.
It does. Yes. Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
You guys aren't dumb, but funny.
It makes perfect sense. So yeah, shout out him. Shout out Zay, also another dude that changed my life. Also brought the funny out of me as well. Just was a really good dude. Someone that same with Daryl. I got another one. Shout out him as well.
Name dropping them all.
I love D Money. And also I don't know why I forgot about him, but another one, Ethan. Shout out Ethan. Those people right there have had a really positive impact on my life. And it made me kind of who I am today without even trying.
That's awesome.
Are we all good?
Well, I was gonna say my bonus. I'll say my coworker's dog's name was Toby, just so there's no confusion there.
Okay.
But I do love my other coworker.
Z.
Yeah, there's a couple of them I like.
Mm-hmm.
I like them all, honestly. But there's two that I'm like, I like them. They're like my friends.
Yeah. Who's the bonus?
Lauren, but I wouldn't say she changed my life because she's been there the whole time. But
yeah,
she's helped me I guess go through the changes.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to just bonus mention her because she actually listens to all these, and I don't want her to think I forgot her because she did help change it. But those were the other.
Swag. Yeah. All great people.
Yeah.
That we mentioned in there.
Did we mention a song this episode before then?
Yeah, we can mention a song.
Or did you have more people?
No, I'm good. I name dropped 40,000.
Yeah.
So, really quick here. What's a song that you've been listening to recently?
You go on my story. Which one did I just post? I was gonna say that one.
All right.
I don't know my phone.
On Instagram?
It's by Queen. I'm having a good time.
Oh,
why can't I think of it? I'm having a brain.
I was too.
I'm having a good time.
You posted on Instagram?
Yeah, right. Or did it not upload?
I don't think it did.
Can you look it up?
Or was it on Snapchat?
No, I don't post any music there.
My phone's at 1. This is scary.
Uh-oh. How did I forget it? I was just looking at it.
This is
I can't think.
Don't Stop Me Now.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one. That's my song.
that's a
Don't
good
Stop Me
song.
Now.
That's a fire song.
It reminds me, honestly, it reminds me of Madison Beer concert 'cause she plays it at the end.
Mhm.
But I really, really love that song.
It's a really good
It
song.
gets me pumped.
Mhm. Rightfully so. Um, I've been listening to shout out this group before my phone dies. It's a longer name, so I can't remember it. Durand Jones and the Indications. Shout out them. Um, it's like a small kind of like funk house music-y group, and I've just been really messing with their music,
Cool.
which is cool. It's been like I've just been making like Spotify like radios off of like their music, of all like house music, chill music, and it makes it sick when I work. But anyways, with that, y'all, um, toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Hopefully, y'all have a good rest of your day, night, afternoon, morning, dusk, and dawn.
Bye.
Peace out, y'all.